Hi everybody, Erica Serwin here from Pink Buckaroo Designs, and I am excited to show you a new bundle from the 2018-2019 annual Stampin' Up! Catalog. It is the Treat Time bundle, and it has a great stamp set with lots of sentiments, but also the framelits that make a special treat container we call a sour cream container. If you remember how sour cream containers, you used to get them in these little triangle packages, well, that's what this is. And it is a really fun packaging that you could put M&Ms or loose candy in, and it makes a great party favor. So these framelits probably need a little bit of explanation. When you look at them at first, you can't really tell what you're looking at. But this piece right here is your main treat framelit, and then you can customize it with one of these. So if you want a straight edge, which is like this container, just a classic sour cream container, you take this one and you pop it in. It's like a little puzzle. Now if you want a rounded, which is like this one, see how that looks? You would use this one. Now the one we're making today has kind of a heart on the top of it. So we're gonna actually use this one. And you can see it also has a great little label framelit that you can use that matches all these sentiments and these wonderful little scallops. All right, so let me move these out of the way and show you how to put this together. You'll notice that there are little, what I call like puzzle pieces here. You've got one that pokes out and one that pokes in here. So you want to take your little customized top and match that up. So if you had it like this, you'd know it's wrong because those two pieces would go bump against each other. So you're just going to pop these in, and I find that putting this piece behind and popping it up into that piece helps it snap together really well. Like that. Sometimes you have to kind of wiggle them, but there you go. It's just like that, easy and customizable. All right, so let's go ahead and cut it out. I am using Pineapple Punch and Blueberry Bushel today. These are new in colors. Make room for my Big Shot. And I'm gonna use one of the Pineapple Punch Designer Series paper pieces. And my little piece came apart there. We're gonna turn it over and just set it right here. Really all you need is about a 6 by 5.5 piece for each of these. So you could get 2 out of a full-size piece of cardstock. All right, now we're gonna run it through. And I wanna point out something that this die does. Well, let me just move the whole thing out of the way. It has these great little tick marks right here. Let's see if you can see them, probably better on the die. But these little things that poke down here make a little tick mark, and that helps you know where to pinch your container closed in a minute. And I also really like it because it helps me know where to put the adhesive. So I kind of go and just pinch it a little bit so I can see where they are, and that's how I know where to put my adhesive. All right, so I'm going to turn it onto the back side, and I'm going to use tear and tape. When you're making a treat container, something that's going to hold candy in it, you want to use a really strong adhesive like tear and tape. And I find that Stampin' Up's tear and tape is perfect because the width is not too big and it's not going to take up too much room. All right, now I'm going to put this adhesive right here, just like that. And then I'm going to put some underneath that heart. Whoops, I didn't tear enough off. Let's see. Let's do a little bit more like that. All right, so now we're gonna just peel these pieces off. The backing comes off really easily, and you can tear it. You don't even need your scissors when you are applying that adhesive. You just lay it down and rip it right off. All right, now we're gonna first roll it like a tube. So that long side, you're gonna go fold it over. And this paper helps to kind of keep it straight because you can see that line in the Designer Series paper and keep it even. Now remember where we put that adhesive and where those pinch lines were? That's where we're going to pinch the bottom closed. Those little pinch lines help you know where to pinch it closed. Put your candy in and then pinch it closed there. And that's it. How easy is that? I love it. All right, now let's make a tag using the stamp set. I really liked this flower vase, but I didn't want that sentiment. So I'm changing it up a little bit. You'll see. We're gonna actually stamp this twice. I have it already ready. And here are our new ink pad cases. Remember, we don't push them anymore. We actually flip them over and then slide them in. All right, so I'm gonna stamp this Blueberry Bushel on Whisper White. And then I'm gonna do it again over here on a piece of our DSP. I'm gonna stamp it on the back side. This is the Blueberry Bushel Designer Series paper. The stacks come in all the colors in all of our color families. Now, I stamped it on the back because I want this to be the front side. And if I had stamped it on the front, we'd still have those words. So I'm gonna take my scissors and just cut around just on the outside of that line. All the way around. You want to use your smallest pair of scissors when you are fussy cutting. That makes getting in those little nooks and crannies just a little bit easier. All right, now let's see, I didn't bring my snail over, so we'll just use a glue dot. I'm going to adhere that right on top. Did I get it? Nope. Okay, let's try that again. Don't fail me now, glue dots. Let's put that there. Okay, now we've got that. Now I'm going to use my 1.5 inch circle punch here. I'm going to punch that out just like that. Now I decided to use a sentiment from another set. This is another new set called A Big Thank You. And if you send a lot of thank you cards and thank you treats, this is a set to get. It also comes with a thank you Thinlit that will cut out thank you out of cardstock. So I'm using Ever So Grateful. And I'm going to use, again, Blueberry Bushel. And I'm going to put it right here in the middle. And I'm going to use this classic label punch. And I'm going to do it over here on the side like this. Just like that. And then I'm going to stick it back in. I don't want it so long. I'm going to stick it back in here, line it up, make sure it's even. I'm going to punch, and it makes a little, oops, I didn't get it all the way. It makes a little flag. Isn't that adorable? All right, let's use one of our mini dimensionals on the back of this. This is perfect for a mini dimensional. And stick it kind of off center like that. All right, we're ready to put it together. Let's get some Blueberry Bushel grosgrain ribbon. I'm going to wrap it around a few times here. Let's see. Once and twice like that. And then I'm just going to finish it off with a bow. And we're not going to actually attach our tag to the ribbon. We're going to stick it underneath the bow and to make it look like it's attached. Cut those little legs off at an angle. And one more dimensional. This time I'm using a regular dimensional. And we're going to slide that right under that bow. Now this container doesn't have any candy in it, so it's really light and kind of hard to hold down to get that bow tied. But once you get that candy in there, it'll be perfect. All right, so what do you guys think? I hope you like it. So cute. Let's look at the other ones. Here's my original in a different pattern of the pineapple punch. And then here are the other shapes. You can do a straight edge or a rounded edge. All right, I hope you guys like these. Great, easy treats to send to school, to send to work, to give to neighbors, dress them up for Halloween. Lots of fun ways to use this. Now, I did this project originally on a Facebook Live, so I have a PDF typed up with all the measurements and the product numbers and prices. In this video on YouTube, you can find the link in the description and hop over to my blog to get all those details on that PDF. Scroll down under the third picture and you'll find a link to the PDF. Thanks so much. Let me know if you have questions. Bye.